It's important to know how athletes feel about competition because some are more competitive than others. I'll see some athletes get into a conference situation or a regional situation and they're comfortable, they're ready to go. Others are like freaked out by it. I mean, their perception of the event is very different than the next person's perception of the event. You better know that. You better know that is going on and be able to counsel them and talk to them and put it in perspective. It's running, for crying out loud, is what it is. It's not a reflection of your self-worth, whether you run well or not that day. If you've done the training and you have the confidence, you will likely run well. That's what I tell them. The training is done and they know it. How do they know it? How do they know that they're ready to go? That's a big question for coaches. One way I do it is we post all the workouts. So once everything's up, they can see a progression of how they've done, for instance, in the threshold runs that are done every other week, because remember, we race every other week. So on the off week, we're doing a threshold run on Friday. And those are all posted so they can see that they're progressing in volume, they're progressing in intensity. They're getting faster and going out farther over time. Man, that's like concrete evidence right there. It's working. Training is working. So you have to have ways to promote that, to build confidence. Keep in mind that we can't control half of it. The other team is part of sports, and we use them as motivators, but the fact is they may just be better than us that day. You just sort of have to buy into that. It's what sports is. We don't control 50% of it. Huge, taking ownership. It's their program. It's their thing. I'm not out there running with them. I'm holding a stopwatch and I'm doing the data, putting it all together for them and planning the workouts and that kind of thing, but it's their thing. They should own it, not the coach. When I finally got out of the ownership business, my team started to get better. That's the truth. When I owned it, it was horrible. We were horrible. And then when I got out of that and shifted the focus to them and gave them that ownership, first of all, giving ownership gives them confidence. It's trust. It's an issue of trust. I trust your input. I trust you to take this and go with it. When you tell someone that is huge. I mean, that is just so powerful. Anyway, our job to teach, to mentor, and then to get out of the way, that's my take on this. We teach them, we show them why, how to do it and why, and if they do it well and they do it often, coach, the repetition is the mother of learning. That is so true. So if you do the right things and you do it often enough, they will get confident. They will get better at what they do. I began here with a contract at Grinnell. Not that kind of contract with the college, but a contract with the athletes. It was a signed, I wasn't sure that they would do what I felt like they needed to do. This is the Division I coming out of me. And so sign the contract. These are the things you have to do here if you're going to run for me. They had this just list of things with boxes, and they have to check them off, sign it at the bottom. So they're signing a contract. What is a contract? What is a contract? It is a agreement between two people based on mistrust. That's what a contract is. I do not trust you